A muse is the source of inspiration for a creative artist. She is my favorite muse. This is Natasha Kyler, and you are listening to Micro Musings. This poem is one of my absolute favorites, simply because I love the word muse. Hence, this podcast is called Micro Musings. I wrote this one about myself and a friend and an interaction we had in one of my dreams. First, I want to say that my dreams are often hyper-realistic and I struggle to distinguish what was real and what wasn't, which was the case for this. Second, I want to mention that the only line that represents me is the one about vanilla. Everything else is about my friend. Lastly, having another vulnerable moment, y'all. To shed some light on our friendship, it's a will they, won't they trope that's been going on for years. Our feelings for each other are very complex and neither of us are acting on it. Okay, now that that's out of the way, we can get into the poem. Hope you all enjoy it. Muse. If I were to ever look for a muse, I would first look to her. The way she glows under the moonlight, I bask in her glory, drunk off her scent of vanilla while laying in her lap, listening to her ramblings as if she's the greatest storyteller. And she'd tell me about her day and what a drag it is to be here and how she would rather be a star. No real purpose. Just sit there and be pretty, while I tell her that's all she will ever have to do whenever she is with me. This is Natasha Kyler, and you are listening to Micro Musings. To read more of my poems, visit my website by clicking the link in the show notes. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share it, and if you enjoy the podcast overall, leave a 5-star rating. Please follow or subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you don't miss a single episode. Until next time. With love, always, Natasha.